Hi, if you're like me, you've had a lifelong obsession with Lego. Mine started when I was a little kid. My brother and I, we had the castle sets with the little white horse with the red saddle and the minifigure with the pole arm. I really wish I had those sets, but I don't. And if I do, they're somewhere in storage and they're probably missing pieces. But it's been about 2 years and now I'm back into Lego. And I'm sharing my adult fan of Lego obsession with you. The only bad thing is during that hiatus of about 36 years, I missed out on a lot of sets. And if there's some of those sets that are really, really awesome, the only way that I'm going to get them is if I spend a lot of money, either through eBay or Facebook Marketplace, maybe even Bricks and Minifigs might have them. But yeah, it's going to cost a lot. And usually those are collector sets that are pristine box, and you don't want to open those because then it's an investment. I'm a builder. I love building them. I want to put them on my shelf and display them. One of my friends says that I have the Lego museum. So all that aside, what I do is I go and I look at bulk Lego sales on auction sites, and I will take the pictures and I will use Google Lens and check and see if what I see is what I think it is. Usually I know what I'm looking at, and it's the more I do it, the better I get. Sometimes things are already built. Sometimes they're not, and it's just half of a set. But I will bid on that auction, and if I win it, I end up bringing it to you and opening it in front of the camera. And so I have one set that I wanted. It's not been retired. I think it's retiring soon if it hasn't retired. But without further ado, here we go. So, all right. So other than the paper we have in here, okay, tons of paper, and then more paper, and more paper. But we have the instruction booklet for the Lego Fender set. So there we go. Looks complete. So we're going to go ahead and open these up. Give it a cat scratcher out here. No cats were harmed in the making of that cat scratcher, nor was it used to scratch cats with. So, we have a Fender. Yep. That's one thing. This is a phenomenal set. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not, but all the speaker wires, and if you raise this up, you've got all the electric parts, the capacitors and tubes, and it's pretty cool. And somebody's going to probably correct me, it's probably not tubes. As you can see, there's pieces that are missing, so I will probably source those from my inventory so that I can complete it, unless it's in here. And I was going to make sure that I'm not out of frame. Okay, so this is so that you can change the color of it. There's a stand, and that's the fretboard, the effects pedal. So there's that. And then the last package, this should be the guitar itself. Let's hope. Okay, all right, didn't cut too deep. I always worry about cutting something with a knife and messing something up, but I did not. And there is the black guitar. There's all the strings. So this, it's not the fretboard. It is the, yep, somebody's going to correct me. So anyway, it's for the neck of the guitar, and it is where all these strings will, I call them winders. I really don't know what the technical term is. I should, because I have musicians for kids, but this is a really cool set. I bought it for my son for Christmas a couple years ago, and it is sitting on his shelf. Now I have one, and I can either leave it in black or do it in red. Thanks for coming along with me in this messed up journey. Please, I'm not going to resort to saying I ended up on the wrong side of the algorithm, and all I keep on getting is feet pics from strange men, but or any other parts. But I do need and would love to see more engagement from fans. I am a huge fan of Lego, so come along with me. I have lots to share, and if you would, I'd say hit that like and subscribe, but that's YouTube. So I would just say click the arrow, send this to your friend, copy the link, send it to nobody. But any engagement would be great. Have a good day. Have an even better evening, and good weekend. If you are in the Tampa Bay area, St. Pete is having their Pride parade on Saturday. So maybe I'll see you there.